Yeah,
do you want to see what a $9,000 box looks like? Sabrina, do you want to see? Do you want to see what a $9,000 box? Alicia, do you want to see what a $9,000 box looks like?
Of course I do. I know what is in there.
Do you really know?
Yeah, it's the exhaust.
Yes.
Exhausts are that big?
Yeah, it's a big exhaust. Do you want to see it? Ow!
That was a genuine concern.
Look at this exhaust.
It looks like a front bumper.
We have a slight issue. When I bought this, the picture they used was a Guards Red bumper. Cal, does this look like Guards Red to you?
That looks like a Cayman bumper, bro.
This is the right bumper.
Are you
but
sure?
The picture, yeah. Cal, they f***ing scammed us.
They scammed you?
I paid $9 grand for a red bumper. Look, I found the order.
Oh.
Look.
Whoa, that's red. That's 100% red.
So this hood right here is from a company called Apollo. This is obviously a GT3 RS replica hood. If you were to buy this hood brand new from Porsche, this hood is about $25,000.
What I like the most is how much that this actually looks like factory. Like the finishing on them.
Yeah.
Is really, really clean all the way through. Like it's actually very impressive. Wow, wow, wow.
I feel like I'm usually not impressed. I'm actually very impressed.
Yeah, something I really appreciate is how close the satin black finish is to the rest of the ABS plastic. I really think that you would think this is an OEM hood.
Now the hood that came off of our original GT3 RS has a bunch of damage on the underside and we're not able to run it. You'll be able to notice it has the nanoducts on the hood, which is a dead giveaway of 991.2 RS. The 991.1 and .2 GT3s do not come with the nanoducts because there's actually a scooping that goes throughout here that re-leads to the brakes or the fender or some way. I don't actually know where it goes, but there is actual scooping that goes down somewhere. Now we're gonna be running this on the car just because this is the one thing that I told you guys I would be willing to run is an RS hood. RS parts everywhere else on this car I'm not a big fan of, but the quality of this hood actually surpasses what I would thought it would be. And I actually want to say that that is pretty impressive. If you were to look at this and question if it was a replica hood versus a real hood, I honestly don't think you'd be able to tell. I have the same carbon hood on my .1 RS minus the nanoducts. So I'm actually very familiar with the weight. I'm very familiar with how it feels. I'm very familiar with how it looks underneath because they're all this dry carbon. And this thing is dead on. It is dead on. This is a great, great option for those who need to replace an RS hood or want to add an RS hood and have 100% accuracy but not pay the $25,000 pricing. Super, super good job, guys. Apollo, major shout out to you guys. This looks incredible. That gets me really excited. Now we have every front end piece for the car. We have the hood, we have the bumper, and we have the fenders.
So we've gotten a lot of comments. How do you make a replica GT3 RS hood look exactly like an OEM GT3 RS hood? It's all about the fine details, baby.
Boom.
Go ahead. Tell me that's not factory.
The giveaway is gonna end on Tuesday, you guys. Tuesday. The Mark IV Supra is gonna be meeting its new owner soon. We're gonna be calling you. We're gonna be flying you out to come and take delivery of this car and learn how to drive it. And we also just dropped 2 new t-shirts. This is the first one. We didn't drop any Supra t-shirts. What the heck? Bad me. I should have done this sooner. Super dope. Love it. You guys always prefer the black t-shirts, so I made you a black t-shirt. But I wanted to spice it up for everyone out there that's like, T, just give me something a little bit spicy. I want something new. Well, I did that. And you're looking at it. This is a personal favorite of mine, but we're gonna see if you guys like spicy or if you like traditional. So this t-shirt also just dropped a side print, a little homage to the car being on fire, because remember this was originally a car that was set on fire because of turbo and whatever. And then the back of it, no risk, no reward. That's how we live our life, brother. Pressure makes diamonds. Diamonds makes Supras. Pressure makes Supras. You know what I mean. So these t-shirts both are shopped on the website. The website's gonna close on Tuesday night. Every $1 you spend will get you 1 entry towards winning this car. It's gonna be the fastest car of all your friends. So I'm really excited to see who picks this thing up. Love it, absolutely love it. The rest of our pieces of our front end have showed up. This was one of the last missing pieces, and that is our radiators. So we have 2 brand new radiators from Porsche. So let's stop dicking around and let's install these radiators and finally put together this whole entire front clip. We're gonna double check our work. We put this thing all together. We made it ourselves. It's hopefully straight. Well, we're gonna find out because we're gonna put the hood, the bumper, the fenders, everything on. The front end of the car is gonna look normal. There's no engine, but this is gonna be a big day. This is gonna make us feel really good. I've taken these things in and out so many times. I hope this is the one of the last times that I have to do
get the
this.
satisfying. Oh,
Yeah. That is so epic. I love that.
Easy.
That We'll at least hold it. Today's video is proudly sponsored by Carly. Now, I have talked to you guys for years about Carly and why it's so amazing, but I'll give you a little refresher if you've forgotten. Carly is a pocket-held OBD2 scanner that has manufacturer-level diagnostic tools. It's a scanner that you can plug into your car, and when you download Carly on your phone, it will give you all the information that your car has that might not be displayed, but can also clear codes. 10 issues found. 10? You can scan for codes, and you can even do some coding on your car if features are available. Speaking directly to all the BMW boys out there, you want to code certain headlights or taillights to stay on, or delete some lights, you can all do that within the Carly app. So I'm gonna plug this into the car and show you guys how it works, and we'll scan for any codes on my car. So after doing a diagnostics test on my car, it actually pulled up a few codes. I actually knew about this, but it was intermittent, and I thought it went away, but one of our oil cooler fans isn't working anymore, and it actually pulls up the code P0481. You can hit search information and it will pull the code up on Google, and it can bring you to a list that talks about the fault more in detail, which for someone that could be new to cars or doesn't have too much information with codes, that's a really cool feature. It literally just shortcuts you exactly to what you should go and look at, which I think is amazing. And it's such a small, simple tool that makes it so easy to carry this in your car. Or if you have multiple cars, just throw it in your glove box, throw it in any compartment, and keep with you, because it's one of those things that you can use for yourself and for your friends. Because how much do we find that our friends aren't taking care of their cars and need to clear a code or diagnose something? You can pull this guy out, and every car has an OBD2 port. And it's just like the key to success for a lot of problems with your car. So stop sleeping and pick yourself up one of these Carly scanners. You guys can get 15% off yours by using my code or by clicking the links down below in the description. This is something you all need. 100%. Spend the money and thank yourself later. Thank you, Carly, for sponsoring today's video. And now let's get back to it. Now with the radiator in, we have to figure out how the AC condenser then fits on top. It comes with this little plastic guy, which, honestly, I think I know how to do.
It goes right there. Oh, look at that. And then push this way with it. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god.
So I'm here, again, working on the interior. I am literally an expert. I've taken apart this entire thing. I know how it all goes. When I took this apart, there were some broken clips. Good thing we had another car, donor car. I recognized that it was missing not the linkage, I don't know what it's called, but basically the cable that pulls the levers on the transmission weren't in the car. So I spent the time to take apart the whole thing and install that. You could see it in here.
Nice.
So these weren't there. Unfortunately, the entire interior has to come out to put those in. I put them in. I figured I could put everything back besides this window. That needs to be adjusted. That absolutely needs to be adjusted. So from where I sit, once the motor's in, it should just work.
These rotors, they were really rusty. Most likely would have worn off with some brake usage, but I have good luck with vinegar in the past, and I found some CRC Evapor Rust. I kind of just threw it in a tub, let this soak for about an hour. I did it to 3 of them so far. It's kind of nice to watch it come right off. So I'm just gonna give this, oh, it's literally getting
It's everywhere. And I will say, you guys are so lucky that you're behind a screen and can't smell this, because it is not pleasant.
Dude, what does it smell like? It's super sulfury.
It's so bad.
And like, you know what vinegar smells like, so
Yeah.
imagine that and like a tub full of it. Nope,
I just got a whiff of it when you did that. Oh, why is it so
Why is it so boop, boop, boop? Turn the camera on.
This is me.
I mean, you probably should be wearing a mask. I probably should.
And I'm not trying to like upplay it.
No,
it
it's
smells
bad. It's
so bad.
Dude, it's so bad. Over here, we have pretty much our starting point.
Yeah, it's a good comparison.
And then,
Yeah.
And again, it's a rotor. It's not perfect. The anodizing's still there. The hardware's all clean. The backside hardware's all clean. That's all I really cared about. No rust inside of the ducting channels. So I feel good about it. And it doesn't need to be that tight, because it just holds it on while the wheel is off of it.
Shout out Viper, multi-use.
Dude, I was like, we don't have a clip. I don't have a wire hanger. I don't want to scratch it. I was like, how about this cushy, plush little butt pad?
Dude, that caliper's so comfortable right now.
It's having the best life right now.
You like the new shirt?
Number one.
Something straight out of TJ's brains.
Fucking side hip print? What?
Cook it.
Side print? Barbecue. When have you seen that? Microwave.
Is that a Supra? No. It's a barbecue.
It's an oven of fire ideas. We're baking.
I thought we were cookies. I thought we were had a
Cookies.
No, not cookies. No.
Baking cookies.
Barbecue.
Barbecue and ribs.
And
Baby back
cookies.
ribs. Homemade sauce. No risk, no reward on that sauce.
No risk, no sauce.
You want sauce? Gotta have risk. Secret ingredients, my sauce? Risk.
I don't want your sauce.
All right, now with all this buttoned up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put all this stuff on. This is gonna be our first time testing all the body panels. If we screwed up, or if this is a little bit not straight, we're gonna find out right now in this episode. Dylan, are you ready? We're going, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I'll tell you guys what's going on. We're going on a really, really fun trip next week. A super fun trip.
Now, look at this face, look at this face. Now I'm excited.
Now I'm
We're
excited.
going on a really, those were so sweaty.
Covered in vinegar.
And I felt it. And I felt it.
Look at it.
We're going on a really fun drift trip that I've never done before. I'm so excited. That's why that car's outside. That's why there's so much stuff just out right now. We're like, everyone's operating on so many cylinders. I'm really excited for this trip. Dylan's about to drive cross country. Dylan's about to see every state. He's about to see every state. Not all of them, but he's about to do a really big drive.
The only one that I need to see that I'm gonna see finally, Illinois. What's up? Come from you, Illinois. I'm coming in you, Illinois.
All right, so we have a brand new front right fender right here. Our other one was kind of destroyed a little bit, so we had to get a new one.
The satin hits.
Kind of looks good,
though.
right? It
It
looks like
hits.
it's got like painted satin black or something. It's going to mount right here, here, and here. And the rest of this should just slide right on.
Oh, it's looking good, brother.
Yeah, it's looking really good. So excited to put the front bumper on after this.
Getting your greasy little bits everywhere.
Oh, sneak peek. No one's barbarian.
What the f?
Well, first of all, I gotta wake up a little bit.
Straight from his mom's teeth.
He just gurgled it in his mouth.
Cusco is the poison for Cusco. So this fender's damaged a little bit right here. We'll fix that in body. No dramas. No dramas there, folks.
Drama's mamas.
Pretty easy.
Dramas, mamas? Calvin? Mamas?
Mamas?
Mamas? Mamas where?
I have a clip of Calvin dancing with a hot mom.
Please don't. Because I ran away.
It's just Calvin.
I was like this.
Just throwing it back.
I did a full Japanese X.
You did do that.
Get me out.
Calvin's mama. I mean, not Calvin's
My
mama.
mama.
Oh, come on.
Not your mama.
Do it. Do it.
Hey, hold your horses.
All right, that's what I thought. Okay, you can install it. No. Hey, buddy, you can install it. Okay. Oh my God, it spooked me.
This is a really exciting part. I'm really, really hyped for this part. Now, I want to preface again, we don't have the shrouding in. There are some things that are left off the car because we know that we're still going to be adding our AC lines, which come here in about a day or so. But this is merely a test to know that everything fits with no dramas and to know that we built the car straight.
It's gonna come on and off 3 more times, even before paint.
Yeah.
I just want to look at it and be able to go. Just please all line up. You guys too.
Moment of truth.
And then up one point here.
Oh, and then you see these little oh my God, mine went in so good.
All these holes look good.
Okay. So I'm gonna do this. What's captured. I'm not worried about it just going somewhere else.
Look at just how tight everything literally goes back in here. No room for error. You cannot even tell that this had a full front clip replacement. Oh my God. Do it, Dylan. Do the honors.
Do it.
We haven't adjusted anything. We have
We
no
haven't,
idea.
there's
The
no
hood's not
latch, so it
adjusted.
might sit a little high.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Need to adjust the.
We could adjust the hood a little bit more. More and more I get towards finishing this, I'm like, I almost feel like I'd rather have the .2 manual GT3 over the .1 RS.
I personally, even without it being done, I agree. This is so far my favorite, but we'll see. Great job, everyone.
That whole thing was off the car.
It looked like the paint of the green car right now. It
Look like that.
Dude, just the .2 styling is just f***ing amazing.
Yo, this thing's sick. I
That
like
front
this car a
clip
lot.
is the best thing I've ever seen. It is such a good, it's my favorite part about that Porsche. This front
Dude.
section from like here forward, just these like lines that you get from everything.
Oh,
I'm really impressed on how well it fits. And it hasn't even been like aligned yet. Like if you saw this in a parking lot, as is, you wouldn't look at it and be like, oh, that's the fitment's weird there. Like I remember when Calvin and I did the Ferrari, the R8, the Mustang. First time we do it, it's like, you know, it's pretty off.
Yeah.
But like you see it. But this looks so incredible. Like, look at these lines. Wow. Everything. And then from this point, still seeing inside of the front, like, caster area, like the front suspension pocket with the red, and it also has the lining that's OEM.
Yeah.
Like, you would never know.
I wanted to do the closest we could to factory without, you know, a frame rack, all the Porsche specific tools. And I feel like for what we have in the shop and our skill set and our tools, which is lack thereof compared to this shit, is like, I'm stoked on it.
Plus 1,000 aura.
Dude, it does have pretty good aura, huh?
Yeah, it does.
So I originally bought this car for my friend Tommy. I'm gonna call him and we'll get his reaction when he sees it.
What?
Look at that.
Where'd you get the hood?
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
I'll call the cops right now.
Damn, look at that fitment. Look at that
It's a
fitment.
knockoff hood.
No, it's a real hood. I dropped 25 grand on it.
It's a knockoff. Don't you try that with me. I can tell you exactly why, too.
Why? Tell me why.
It's too rounded on the edges.
You're high.
I am a little high, but let's see that part number, bitch. Not real.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, how are you gonna compare that?
Okay, it's not. You're right. Now it's time I update you guys with a video I made a few days ago. And that is, I sold 2 cars for something big. If you didn't watch that video, stop what you're doing. Go back, go watch it. It's called I Just Sold 2 Cars for Something Big. I was looking at buying a 2015 Lamborghini Aventador off of Copart because I miss that car so much. How Copart works, Dylan the trash man, he's a trash man because he's taking out some trash. Dylan the trash man. It's an auction that has a certain day and time that the auction goes live, and then you can bid on it, and it's a race to see who pays the most for it. Sometimes cars will get entered into Copart and you can view them, but you end up having to wait like a month or 2 months until the title shows up from the insurance company to the auction lot, and then once the titles get there, they go live and you can bid on them. So this one Aventador has been sitting there for quite a while. A good friend of mine, Freddie Tavares, was looking at buying it too. I've been looking to buy this car. Every day I go to Copart and I check to see when the auction is going live so I can be ready for it. And I just sold 2 cars to make sure we have the funds to buy this because that car, even crash, is gonna be like $200K. It's gonna be very, very expensive, but I miss it so bad and I wanted to get another one. So we ran into a little bit of an issue. I went to Copart this morning, searched Aventador, and the 2015 matte black Coupe Aventador is gone. It's not there anymore. I don't know where it went. I don't know if they decided not to sell it, but it's not even an option anymore. And I reached out to someone from Copart to try to get some information from it, but we've been robbed of our Aventador. And now I'm like, what? I don't know. I told you guys I sold 2 cars to buy this car, so I just want to be transparent that if you don't see it on the channel anytime soon, it's not because I got scared to buy it, it's because now it's literally not even there for me anymore, and I don't know what to do. And I was already starting to put stuff aside to make that car happen, and it's gone. So I'm like, do I just go ahead and show you guys the mystery car, mystery car, mystery car, mystery car, mystery car? I've been teasing you guys with this a lot, and everyone's been guessing, everyone's been missing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. Gotcha! I ain't showing you shit. Mystery car remains the mystery car, but more on that thing later. But now I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do? I'm kind of bummed. I was really set on that car. We have other things to finish up. So now I'm kind of going back to the drawing board. Maybe I get something different. Maybe I just find another one. Or maybe I get another car that I've always wanted to build that I'm really excited on. But I'll update you guys with that as time goes on. But I wanted to at least include a part of this video talking about the Aventador, because on the Clips channel, I talked about it so much. You guys were such behind the Aventador movement. And now the Aventador movement, we don't know where to go. We lost directions. So if anyone knows any information, it had like a fake knockoff SV aero kit on it, and it kind of looked sick, honestly. But now I'm sad. Don't know what we're gonna do.
It's a JC overload!
Gotta help him in. When we were at Grid Life, you guys saw we had a few different problems. I don't want to say problems, I just want to say hiccups. We just had this whole entire car built at Drift HQ. We did a lot. We did a brand new Bulldog, quick change in the back. Still the same Samsonite gearbox, but we have a brand new engine. This is the spare engine that I've had sitting since forever. Still a 3.0. Everything has been refreshed, a bunch of new parts on it. We ended up having our alternator pulley back off, and when we did that, we threw 2 belts, and we weren't able to find replacements while at Grid Life. So we're gonna be making some changes to this and fixing every part that we have on this car. We pretty much ordered a spare. Some of them even ordered 2 extra spares, because when we're gonna be going on the road for the rest of the season, for all of our drift comps and all of our fun stuff that you're gonna be seeing next week, so sit tight, we're going on a really fun trip. We'll have backups to fix anything while on the road. I feel like in the last 5-6 years, we've been doing all these drifting stuff. I've been doing it inefficiently. Not incorrectly, just inefficiently. And that just comes from manpower, knowledge, experience. And now that I have amazing individuals around me, we are now going into this with buying everything up front. So when you're on the road, you can fix any issue that you might have. So we're gonna be making some adjustments to this, and we're gonna be putting on a new pulley. Our new belts are gonna be in here, and that's why it looked like Dylan was struggling to pull the car in here, because there's no power steering belt right now, which means no power steering, which on an angle kit means very difficult steering to get it in. So I'm hyped that this is home. Selena has never seen this shop. Selena hasn't even been in California in like 2.5 years.
Why front main? I don't understand.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, should I order a front main seal right now?
I already did. It's coming.
It's all back here, dude.
Well, the thing is, it's just slinging, and then from wind force, it just gets puked back. I don't want to touch it. It's quite bad. I don't know why that would be. It's not overpressurizing. Like, the catch can isn't filling up too much. It's a new motor. I don't want to like suggest any kind of like crank main cap or anything like that, but I don't know. I don't know why I would do that.
I wanted to add this in the video before this went live. We filmed that video 2 days ago, and the listing was gone, and it disappeared. I just checked again, and now it's back on the website. And now the auction has started. It has 9 days in counting. Now my emotions are stirred up. I was like, okay, it's gone. I had another idea of something I wanted to do, and now it's back. So we'll see. Let's get your guys' opinions down below. Do we dive into the Aventador? Or do we part ways? Do something else? Do you guys want another crashed exotic rebuild? Or something a little more OG? Sorry for all the back and forth, but Copart's playing with our hearts, apparently. Thank you guys for watching this video. Got a lot to decide, a lot to look over, and I'll see you boys in the next one. Peace out, and keep moving forward.